Hi, hello, namaste. My name is Abhishek Pathak. This is .NET Oops Part 22. Till now, I have recorded 21 interview questions, and those 21 interviews questions contain 100 questions. Yes, you heard it right, 100 questions. So, if you are preparing for interview and you want to clarify your .NET Oops interview questions, then you can watch earlier videos as well. In this video, I'll cover a few important interview questions on polymorphism. So from video 20, I started recording interview questions on polymorphism. So if you're looking to clarify interview question on polymorphism, so you can watch from part 20. So in this video, I'll cover few important interview questions like if parent class, virtual method and child have same method without over keyword will code be compiled. So I recommend that you watch full videos so that you can understand those questions, and in our case which error warning will be shown. So let's do one thing. Let's open the Visual Studio and let's find it out the answer of these questions. So let's open the Visual Studio. So I'm using Visual Studio with Professional 2015. You guys can can use any Visual Studio since we are using console application. So let's create a new project. Click on new project and you'll get option to choose the template. So here we'll choose Windows and console application. So I'm creating the console application, and uh, we'll find out the answer of first question, that is if parent class virtual method and child have same method without override keyword will code be compiled. So let's understand the question. So in last video we saw what is uh, overriding, and this is the extended interview question on that overriding. So let's create public class, suppose employee, and here suppose we have one virtual method, public virtual, and let's give the name string get name. This is one method, and now let's return something. Let's return Anika tag. Okay, now I have one more class, public class, and let's give the class name, suppose employee 1. Okay, and we'll see, and we'll create one more method here, like I'll create the same method with same signature. So public string get name. So as you can see, this has, let's return Anika from here. Okay, and now let's inherit the employee. Okay, so as you can see, this parent class has one virtual method and child class has also one method, but we have not used the override keyword. So in last video I explained how we can use the overriding. So if you want to watch that video, you can watch that video to clarify your doubts. So here we have to use the override. Okay, and we can write like this, override. Okay, if you see, we'll get this get name, and we can write like this also. But if we don't use the override keyword, so that is the question, if parent class virtual and child have same method without override keyword, means if child does not have uh, override keyword, will our code be compiled? So let's build the application. So now I'm building the application and we'll see what happens. So it's building, yeah. So as you can see, build succeeded, it means we didn't get the error. So here yes, our code will be compiled. Yes, code will be compiled. And in above case, which error warning will be shown? So we cannot see any error. Are we getting any warning? So let's mouse over on that. So it's giving us one warning. So to make the current member override that implementation, add the override keyword, otherwise add the new keyword. Okay, we have already seen the override keyword, but now let's see the new keyword. So my next question is what? In our case, which error warning will be shown? So this error will be shown like if you want to use the override keyword or use the new keyword. And now what is new keyword in method overriding? So what is the new keyword in method overriding? Let's first write here and we'll see. Let's build the application again. So build succeeded, it means now we are not getting any error. Now, so what is new keyword in method hiding? So new keyword is known as a method hiding. What is that? It is known as a method hiding. So let's understand what is the method hiding. We can predefine the method of parent class in child class by implementing the concept of method hiding. In method hiding, the base class method is predefined in child class by specify new keyword. It means we can use this uh, base class method here, but sometime we have a requirement, I don't want to override the method. So suppose if I use the override keyword, okay, still I can use this method here, but now it will give me error. Okay, so it will say that both are having same keyword, so we cannot use the override keyword to implement the base class method. Okay, so what is new keyword here? New is used to implement method hiding. Method hiding. Okay, so new is used. So what is new? New is used to implement the method hiding. When to use keyword mm, uh, in method overriding? So the answer is like if you don't want to implement the base class virtual method and you have requirement, you want to implement your own method. So in that case, we can use the this new keyword. We want to hide the uh, base class method. I don't want to use that method. Then we can use new keyword. If we don't use the new keyword, then we'll get the compile time error. Okay. Okay, so let's move to next question. What is the difference between new and override keyword? Again, that is important question. What is the difference? So difference is what? New keyword completely hides the base class implementation and creates a method, new method, and it can be concluded that the method defined is independent of base class method. It means it completely hides the base class method. This method belongs to this class only, it has nothing to do with a base class. Okay, now what is override keyword? Override keyword implements the base class implementation. It helps in existence of a different version of methods, and appropriate version is called dynamically object of derived class will be called will be called this method instead of base class. It means there are two types of polymorphism: overloading and overriding. So overriding means we are overriding the virtual method, and that is related to base class or parent class only. Okay, so these are the question. If parent class virtual method and child have same method without override keyword, will code be compiled? Yes, code will be compiled. In our case, which warning will be shown? Since warning was bigger, that is why I didn't write, but it says use the override keyword or use the new keyword. What is new keyword in method overriding? So new keyword in method overriding is used to implement the method hiding. What is method hiding? When you use the new keyword, okay, when you use the new keyword, and this new keyword is used to hide the base class method. Okay, and when to use new keyword, I explained this. What is the difference between new and override, I explained. Can we allow a class to be inherited but prevent method to be overridden? So I covered one of the video where I explained, can we use the sealed keyword in method? Okay, so at the time I showed we cannot use the sealed keyword in method, but now we'll see we can use the sealed method in a special case. So if you don't remember the question, let's find the question. So can we mark the method as sealed? Okay, so we can use the this question in part 9. I explain, can we mark method as sealed? So we can mark method as sealed, but now we'll see how we can use the can we allow a class to be inherited but prevent method to be overridden? If we want to prevent our class to be inherited, then we use the seal keyword. Now we'll see how that we can achieve. So in this case, okay, what we have to do, here we have this virtual. Now let's create one more virtual class here, public class, sorry, let's create one more method, virtual int sum. Okay, so suppose int a int b, or we can say calculate. Okay, now here I am saying a plus b. Now in child class I'll change the behavior of a method at runtime. So let's use the override keyword and press tab here. Sorry, not this method, we have to use the sum method. Override calculate. So method name is calculate, return a into b. Okay, so this method returns a plus b, but here I'm saying a into b. Okay, now okay, now suppose this employee 1 is inherited again. Public class, public class employee 2. Okay, and this class inherits the employee 1. Okay, here again public void, suppose print. Now let's write something like override, or if we want to override the method, not inside the method, we have to use the override keyword. So get calculate. Okay, so as you can see, again we can override the method, and it could be a question also, can we inherit, can we use the override keyword in child class, like if base class has, so suppose in this example, so one base class has virtual keyword, in child we have use the override keyword. Again, can we use the override keyword if we inherit earlier class? So answer is like yes. And if I build the application, as you can see, build succeeded, it means we can, but I don't want to allow user to use the override keyword. Okay, so in this case, yes, we can use the seal keyword. Hmm? So in this case, we can use the seal keyword. And if I build the application, I'll get the error. It will say can't override inherited member. It means because it is sealed. Okay, so method could be a sealed, but when we have override method. Okay, can we use seal keyword for this? Okay, so as you can see, it's giving me error. So we cannot use the seal keyword for our normal methods, but we can use the seal keyword when we have a override method. Okay, so remember this. So answer is, can we allow? Yes, yes, when method is override, then we can use the seal keyword. Okay, now since I am explaining polymorphism, so That's correct. So, what is params keyword? Since I'm explaining polymorphism, I'll explain this topic as well, because through params we can achieve the method overloading. And to understand this, let's have one method here, public, suppose int sum. Now you want to pass the array values and you want to return the sum of this. And how we can do that? Let's write for each double tab. Here we can say values, and let's declare one method. Suppose sum is equal to 0, and here we can say sum plus equal item. So it will iterate and it will give us the sum. It's giving us error because we have not written anything. Here you have to write the return sum. Okay, now when we pass this method, we have to create the array, then we can only pass. Okay, through this we cannot achieve the uh, overloading, but similar method we can write like int sum using the params keyword sum, and here we can write like again for each and sum, and here let's take int a is equal to 0 and a plus equal item. So it will iterate and it is going to give the sum, return a, and let's build the application. It's giving me error because both are having same parameter. For now let's comment it out. Okay, so how we can call this sum method? So let's create the object of class, so where we created under employee. So employee e is equal to new employee e dot so sum. Okay, now we can pass like this 1 2 3. Okay, and if we have requirement, I want to pass multiple 2 3 4. So what is this? This is known as a overloading. Same method name with different parameters. So through params we can also achieve overloading. Method will be same, okay, but here we can pass the multiple parameter at the same time using comma. So this is known as a param. So what is param key? What is param keyword? So param keyword. Params, by using the param keyword, you can specify a method parameter that takes a variable number of argument. It means we can declare the sum, okay, like this, and we can pass comma separate. But if you have declared any array or something, then you have to pass, you can pass only one argument here. You can pass the, like, suppose let's comment it for now. Control KC is a shortcut, and let's comment it out, and suppose e dot what is the method name? Sum only, e dot sum, and let's declare int c. Okay, so here we can say new int, and here we can declare 1 3 4, or what we can do directly, we can write like this. So new int, here we can pass 1 3 5. Okay, so here also you can pass in one argument. Okay, but this is only one argument, but number of parameter here, if we have params, then we can use number of parameters. So this is known as a overloading. Again I'm telling you, this is only one parameter. Okay, and here we are, when we are using comma, so this is the number of argument is different. So that is why it is known as a overloading. We can achieve the overloading using params. And what is next? How to achieve method overloading through params. Just now you saw order of params parameter. So let's comment this method, or let's create declare as a one. Okay, and let's uncomment this. Okay, and suppose esum. So what is the order of params? Like, can we declare here int a? No. Always remember params parameter must be at last. So params parameter must be defined at last in your method. So if we write like this, it will work, and param should be at the last. Okay, so what is the order of parameter? It should be, it must be placed at last in. Okay, so these are the interview question I covered in these videos. Okay, if you let's recap. If parent class virtual method and child have same method without override keyword, will code be compiled? Yes, code will be compiled. In our case, which error warning will be shown? So I explained, implement use the override keyword or use the new keyword. What is new keyword in method overriding? It is used to implement the method hiding. When to use new keyword in method overriding? When you want to hide the base class method, then we use the new keyword. What's the difference between new and override keyword? So we saw what is that. Can we allow a class to be inherited but prevent method to be overridden? Yes, when method is override, then we can use the seal keyword. Okay, seal keyword we can use. What is params keyword? What is params keyword? Just now I explain how to achieve method overloading through params. Order of parameter. Okay, I hope you guys liked my video. Please subscribe and give a comment so that I can create more videos on interview question. Again, thanks for watching. Goodbye.